Greetings from beautiful Roatan. I'm coming to you from Infinity Bay in West Bay, Roatan, Honduras, the new location of the Roatan Life office. I wanted to show you 3 new listings that just hit the market that are absolute stunners, all on the north side of the island, but we're gonna head over a little bit east, about 45 minutes from West Bay. Welcome to our first house on our pit stop of 3 houses on the east side of the island today. This is a beautiful newer construction home built in 2022 on the North Shore. Everything we're seeing today is on the North Shore. This house was built in 2022. It is on the market for $1.1 million. It is over 3,300 square feet. Details everywhere. Everything's so beautiful. There's an espresso station. There's a secondary kitchen or a butler's pantry, but more of a prep kitchen, which I think that is my new favorite feature. If you wanted to know, when I see the newer construction homes, we're starting to add that in Roatan. Even though we are going like littler is better. Even though 3,300 square feet is certainly not littler, but we aren't going for such the large 6, 7, 8,000 square foot houses as much anymore. But we are adding a nice luxurious feature that is that butler's pantry, but more like a prep kitchen, so you can have your beautiful entertaining kitchen that looks nice and pretty, and then all the dishes go in the back, the dishwasher, all of the things that, well, you might not want looking when you have guests over. So it's all about the entertainment and looking beautiful. So this is a 3-bedroom house built by Ben Welcome, who is he's built many homes on this island, has been doing it for nearly 20 years. And Ben does have a wonderful reputation. I love showing his homes. I love going through his homes because of I just know it's done right. And he will stand behind his work, which I think is absolutely wonderful. You can see these beautiful pitched roofs. What you can't see in the photo right here is what Ben does with he brings in an Indonesian style way of doing a roof, which makes sure the roof is a little bit more secure onto your home. We don't really need hurricane, proof or hurricane type latches onto our roofs because we don't really have that here. However, Ben does that anyway, which I think is, it's a really nice feature. Whenever anyone asks me about the stability of one of his houses, it is very, very easy to say. And he's built actually, I don't know how many houses he's built, but dozens and dozens, built several a year. But anyway, the builder is wonderful. This is one of his homes. This was a custom home. Nice, beautiful loft upstairs. It is on 0.32 acres, and it's actually in a little neighborhood that does not have an official HOA. It was just formerly a large plot of land that the original owners ended up dividing into 5 smaller lots. But 0.32 acres is still a lot of land. It does sit on the ocean, which you are going to see. Then they have a communal dock, which is, that's the second favorite thing of this house, even though it's not technically part of the house. It is currently my favorite dock on the island, which, I always like finding my little favorite features of things, which is what makes things super special. But it doesn't get much better than this. You have that beautiful, beautiful pool, that nice screened-in porch. Right next door to that is actually Havana Beach. And then if you go over, we're actually pinging toward the west. So we are on the North Shore. You get those beautiful sunsets. You also get those beautiful sunrises here, which is a little bit unique for this area. But it is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and you do have that nice loft. And you have lots of room for parking. This is that beautiful dock that I think is so super cool. You can swim in the middle. It was one of my favorite features of the house, where you can put a boat there, but it is really shallow, so I probably wouldn't suggest doing that. Now we are off to our second 2, which are actually right next door, and we're going farther west. We're still on the east side of the island, but we are in Coral Views Village. And right now we're at lot number 11. Which is right next to Pristine Bay, the 18-hole golf course, just so you know, it's like just right to the east. Have I confused you? Yes, with all the east and west. So this is more of an island-style home. It is a wooden house it has a ton of space underneath in case you do want to expand. What's nice about this house, it is on the market for $425,000. I do love the homes that are under $500,000, which $500,000 is still a lot of money, but it's less than 1.1 million. So let's continue stating the obvious here. So this home is about 2,400 square feet. It does have a pool, and it is on 0.14 acres of a lot. It was also recently built. It was built in 2021. Beautiful, beautiful home. You've got lots of garden views. You do have peekaboo ocean views. It was hard to capture it on camera, but you could see it when I was not on the camera. But what's nice here, you have those really high ceilings, wooden, more of an island style home, but it's built on a concrete base, which also allows for a little bit more economical. I know we're using that term a little loosely compared to the house that we just saw that was completely concrete, even though it did have wood finishings on the interior and exterior. It was a concrete construction. This is a wooden house, but with a concrete foundation, so you get that really nice strong foundation. Just more island style, and you have the breezes, so you have the windows. You do have AC units on all those. You also have the built-in closets, which is quite nice. Coral Views Village is within an HOA, and the HOA is approximately $1,200 a month, and they collect annually, there is a pool, there is a communal pool, but this house does have a pool, and it is cleaning your streets, trash, and things of that nature. So as we go, let's see, we're going to go downstairs right now, and I wanted to show you the potential of this house too. So you can see all of the garden views. You're in a beautiful neighborhood. You're kind of right at the beginning, the entrance of Coral Views. Coral Views can get really steep if you've tuned into other videos I've done. I brought the drone. I didn't bring the drone today because we're closer to the ocean. So you could walk to the ocean without a massive steep uphill walk on the back. But anyway, and I wanted to show you this downstairs and how well it's kept, because this has a potential for another apartment, 2 studios, rental properties, and you don't have any restrictions or anything of that nature. And what I liked about this house is also has a really nice storage bodega and I did want to take the time to show you because it's not always this well done. You've got your washer dryer, but then you've got your batteries for your solar. So this house is completely on solar, which is really great for a price tag of $425,000 for 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So as you go through, you can also see the cistern, which collects the water. You do have a water filtration system. So all of those nice luxuries, they're all located down here in a really well put together room. And I love storage because I feel like we never have enough storage, or maybe that's just me going to Costco too much. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I love the potential of this house too. You also have the pool, a nice plunge pool. It's nice and clean down here. You could probably put 8 cars. Easily put in another 1 or 2 bedroom apartment because the ceiling is nice and tall. I believe it would be about 10 feet. So it's nice that it gives you that flexibility, and then you also have that really nice driveway with it. So let's just do one more tier round so you can kind of see the driveway a bit. And we're now going to go to the next door neighbor's house, which is, right next door, a white house, and it's actually 2 houses in one. It already has the rental property built in, but since we were already talking about storage, I wanted to start this house with storage. And you've got a nice car park area. You can park 4 cars in, loads of storage, which I like to point the things out that we don't have very often in Roatan. And so like closets and storage and the butler pantry, it's all those things I get quite excited about. So this could potentially be your rental, where it is a 1 bedroom, nice open concept. This house is on the market for $549,000, and it is 3,200 square feet, concrete construction. Concrete and wood construction as well, but a little bit more concrete with this one, which would also be indicative of the price being $549,000. And it was also built, this one, it was built in 2022 as well. So another fairly new construction. House has hardly ever been lived in. What's nice about this house, there are 4 bathrooms. and a total of 3 bedrooms. So this is the 1 bed, 1 bath kind of rental unit or guest suite, mother-in-law suite, but very nicely done, and it's nice and private from the main house, which I also like. So these are your ocean views. They are peekaboo views. You can't really see it because it's kind of it looks like it's about to rain today, so that's why the sky looks the way that it does, and it just, you can see the ocean, you just couldn't really see it on the phone, or you can see it off in the distance, but it does look better in person. You have a nice, a good size plunge pool, nice beautiful deck. This is the interior of the house. It looks very similar to the guest house, but I did want to also show you this house is also on solar, which, well, it really depends on the house. And it's so good to build a good house that is low on maintenance, because otherwise it will cost you, well, my first house I built, my average RACO bill was $800. The second house that I built, it's between $200 and $300. So just small items, doing small things goes a long way in Roatan. And so it's nice having smaller bedrooms, things of that nature that we don't always try to compensate for. So this is also it's on 0.15 acres also, so very similar lot as the other ones. And a lot of the lots in Coral Views in this area are about 0.15. Also has the same HOA of $1,200 a year, and does have that community pool. When we go upstairs, there's the final 2 bedrooms. This house feels like it's brand new. No one's ever really lived in it, only part-time, so it is still very much new. You have porches everywhere, and you have this really nice grand bathroom, which is quite well. I like the bathroom because I'll show you in just right now. The shower is far enough away from your mirror to where you can have 2 people getting ready at one time and your mirror isn't gonna fog up. It's little things that I like because you have this kind of separation, almost privacy, between like where you get ready, your sinks, you have a bench if you just wanna hang out. I don't know what everybody likes to do, but then you have the shower on the other side, and it's a nice large shower that would allow for, 2 people to get ready, or if you have children. I know I try to keep my kids as separate as possible, otherwise fights ensue. So I do like that separation right there. But two nice sized beds. They are bedrooms that easily fit a queen, could fit a king, but might be a little bit tight, both with porches off the back. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining me in Coral Views Village and Johnson Bight today. Let me know of other areas that you would like to see your different style homes or different price points. Thanks so much for tuning in.